shut up, Ma. I'm with my friends.
Hi, Mrs. Krabappelwitz.
What are you doing down there that's so important?
Well, you see, to put it simply, Ma, it's time for Talkin' Nerdy, the nerdy talk show where I ask my guests to talk nerdy to me. Oh, my. Hello, everybody, my nerds, my people. You are listening to Talking Nerdy, the nerdy talk show where I ask my lovely guests to talk nerdy to me. This is DJ Frost, and boy, oh boy, have we got a great show for you tonight. I am joined by DJ Orange.
Sup?
A familiar face, of course. Or voice, I should say. We're kind of just doing audio, ain't we?
For now.
Yeah, and also joined by another good friend of ours, DJ Scuddy.
Hello there, friends.
Oh, we are going to have such a nice time tonight, ain't we, folks?
Oh, yes.
So,
Much fun.
I think what we should start with is what we were up to over the summer, because a lot of nerdy stuff happened over the summer.
Oh, for sure.
So much.
So much nerd. So little time. I take that back. There's always time for nerding.
Always.
Always.
Yes, but where to start?
Well, how about the huge news? Anime News Network. You know that thing I use like all the time?
Oh, why not?
It got hacked.
Really?
It got hacked this summer.
How? Who did it?
Well, it was not so much a true hack. Their servers weren't intact. Somebody social engineered the host of their servers into giving them the passwords, and then they went in and started doing stuff.
Well, I guess that's technically still a hack.
Yeah, leaving the passwords out.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, I don't think any of that information was leaked.
Okay, well.
They seem to not think, and they caught it really quick. But it took almost a month for their servers to come back online. In the meantime, they had an alternate address.
Oh, well, that's nice. So people were still able to get their anime fix.
People were still able to get their anime news, which was fantastic. But at the same time, it's kind of unfortunate. Like, why do people do that? That's just not nice.
Well, a lot of people, watching the world burn, I suppose.
Well, there's such a thing as trolls.
That is also very true. Trolls are... Well, you know, in the nerd world, there's multiple types of trolls.
Yeah.
You got your hill trolls, your river trolls,
Your swamp trolls.
your internet trolls.
I'm talking to internet trolls.
I know, but it's always good to make a troll joke.
You gotta.
You gotta throw fire and acid on them, but you know.
Yeah, God, they're annoying.
God. Anyway, that was some pretty big nerd news. In other big nerd news, some pretty big releases over the summer, don't you think?
Yeah.
So one of the biggest releases was Splatoon 2. I am a squid and a kid again.
Oh yay! I haven't played either one of them, but I would like to.
Oh, they're fantastic! Like really, for a game that's so childish and simple, you'd think that it can't be that good. No, it's phenomenal.
It's addicting.
It's so addicting. It is the most surprisingly addicting game I have ever played.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and they definitely upped it.
Oh boy, they stepped up their game from Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
For Splatoon 2, I should say.
Wait, you're talking it's more addictive than an MMO?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I've spent a fair amount of time on MMOs in my time, and I am slightly ashamed to say that I've faced that.
Turf War.
I've stared into that abyss.
Oh, haven't we all at one point?
Turf War has become a thing.
Oh, yeah. They added a new game mode, too, called Salmon Run, which is cooperative. Although you either get a fantastic team or you don't. That's the nice way of putting it anyway.
Well, isn't that always how it ends up in any sort of multiplayer? Your team is either great or not.
Well, yes and no. I mean, sometimes there's at least a middle ground. There is no middle ground in Splatoon 2.
Oh, no.
Yeah. However, at least for Salmon Run. However, the single player is phenomenal as well. They really, really improved everything.
It's
Wait,
well
there's
balanced
single player?
now.
Yeah, there was single player in Splatoon 1 as well. There is a campaign.
It seems like they never advertised that.
They did and they didn't. It's just kind of part of it. You kind of fall into discovering it.
Because like every advertisement I have ever seen, it was always the PvP. Because I mean that's the big draw, sure, but
yeah, no,
it
is
single
definitely
player. You get to test some of the weapons that haven't come out yet.
Yes, no, actually, not in Splatoon 2. You didn't get to try any of the new weapons. They are weapons that were already in the game.
There is one.
Which one?
The umbrella.
The umbrella isn't a hero weapon, and that is already out. It came out, a week or two ago?
But I'm saying before then.
I don't think it was in the hero. I'll take your word for it. I don't know if it is or not. I mean, a quick Google search would see that, but I'm lazy, as we nerds tend to be.
Well, you are.
Well, yes, I am. And I'm proud of it. I'm a proud lazy nerd.
The lazy is a way of life, you see.
Yeah, I mean, didn't I tell you my spirit animal is Snorlax? I, too, like blocking doors and sleeping.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Must you block the door, though, or is that the fun part?
No, that's just where I like to... It's a support thing. Although pathways are also nice.
But wouldn't a wall be more supportive than a door?
Well, the door frame.
But there's like that... Yeah, your head fits into the neat little gap in the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
They make pillows for that now.
They do. It's fantastic, really. Anyway, some other big news announced over the summer. We got some new Pokemon games coming. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
So it's the next Black and White 2, is what I'm hearing.
Kind of, but hopefully executed better. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks like they really enhanced what they had with Sun and Moon from what we've seen in the promos. Also, Dusk Form Lycanroc looks so cool, which is going to be like the special giveaway Pokemon at the beginning, like Snorlax was for the beginning of Sun and Moon.
Still haven't touched Sun and Moon on account of I just can't keep track anymore.
No.
It's burned me out.
Has it?
For real.
Sun and Moon is one of those games that it was better.
If I were to receive a copy, I would play it.
Oh, yeah.
But I wouldn't like openly seek it out for myself because I'm just so tired now.
Fair enough. Something else that came out this summer, short-lived as it was ARMS.
No, it's in that interesting limbo.
Kind of. I mean, I bought it. I thought it was fun. Then Splatoon 2 came out, and I jumped ship immediately. Like, ARMS is fun, but it can get really, really frustrating. Whoa, we have ourselves a phone call.
How fun.
How fun. You guys talk for a second, why don't you?
All right, so what is ARMS actually about? That's a new title on me.
Basically, think of Wii Sports punching, but with spring arms.
Oh, that game. I didn't know what the name of it was. I just saw the springy arms and thought, hey, fun gimmick.
Yeah, it's spring arms. You just punch in. It's like targeting at the opponent by launching your fist.
Yeah, so you still use... oh yeah, they have the new little... Not Wiimotes. I'm still going to call them Wiimotes, though.
They're called JoyCons.
Yes, they're called JoyCons.
So Wiimotes.
JoyCons.
No, they while the Wiimotes were, you actually had to move them and stuff, the JoyCons have accelerometers in them, and they can use for some of that, but it's not a point-and-click system like the Wiimote was.
So, better Wiimotes.
Better Wiimotes, indeed.
And HD Rumble.
Yeah. So, somebody called, and they wanted to talk about Pokemans on the air. Unfortunately, our phone system is currently down, so we appreciate the caller.
So sad.
Yes. Shout out to Bearman, who is hibernating in a cave right now.
I thought he was independent.
Nah, he's in a cave, wanting to talk about Pokemans.
Is the cave independent? What's the lore here?
Well, let's see. If I remember correctly, last we saw Bearman, he was going for a good hibernation, and he never woke up because he loved his cave so much.
Oh.
We brought him some food and coffee. He'll wake up soon.
That's both sad and, like, the way you say it sounds sad.
Well,
he never woke up?
He's enjoying his hibernation, wouldn't you? If I could hibernate, I would.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you just like to take 6 months off and just sleep?
Well, that would be nice, but I would miss out on so many video games.
But when you're hibernating, you can kind of wake up and play them.
Ish,
yeah.
But if you hibernate, that's kind of like a commitment sort of thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think I have it in me for that kind of commitment.
That's also true. There is actually a story of a man who did try to hibernate.
Yeah.
He basically, what he did was he lay in bed for 6 months because humans can't actually hibernate. And he forced his wife to bring him 2 ham sandwiches a day for food.
That's so dumb.
It was so dumb. And he lay in bed.
What was the plan there? I guess the plan was to hibernate.
Hibernate, yep.
But that's not possible.
It was like the 30s or 40s.
Oh,
maybe it was the 60s.
See.
I can't remember. It was a troubled time.
I see. That makes way more sense.
Yes. Yes, it does.
People having crackpot ideas.
That is very, very true. Anyway, what do you guys played over the summer? Because I know I certainly wasn't the only one who played things.
Yeah, I played a lot of things.
I know you did.
I've been getting a little bit myself into the Dark Souls type of game.
Dark Souls.
So I've started becoming addicted to ramming my head against a wall until it falls down.
Better known as the Rage game.
Oh no, the Rage games are different. Those are like deliberately deceiving. Ever played? You've played Cat Mario, right?
Yeah.
Like
which
that,
one? Like 3D World?
No, I mean Cat Mario. It
is the quintessential Rage game.
Yeah, it's the original Rage game.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The one where Mario's a cat and everything is smiling at you, but it all wants you dead.
Yes, I'm very well aware of that game. Oh yes, but Dark Souls is just extremely hard, and you know that going into it.
Oh yeah,
and you go in for the challenge.
Yeah, but I've started myself on Dark Souls light version, like a very, very light. It's called Dark Mouse.
Huh.
It's like it's like a top-down, not isometric, but it's very 2D, and that is my phone making a noise.
Somebody forgot to turn off their phone.
Nobody said that was a rule.
I thought it was self-explanatory with hot mics.
This is why I keep it on silent.
Yes.
But it's off now.
It is.
So.
This is live, folks. You can't make this stuff up.
So Dark Mouse. It's Dark Souls, but you're a rat, and in a world where everyone's a rat.
I feel like Kotaku might have covered this in an article or something.
Probably, but like I just kind of found it on Steam